The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Brazil against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Deftly done. Lewandowski. Fence has got rid of that. Benatia. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Brazil putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. He's played him through. Thiago Silva gets it away. Benatia passes it through. Tries a through ball, and he's onside. Managed to get it away. That'll be a throw. Thiago Silva. Danilo with the ball through. Philippe Coutinho has it in a wide position, so what next? That's gone a long way up and away. Oscar. Neymar. So it is still 0-0. Clears it out of harm's way. Ribery, and he's made certain that won't get through. Jefferson. David Luiz lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. Robben looking for options. Willian tries to stroke it through and out to safety. Coutinho, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
It's good, sir. Now the pass. Robben is on his own. Looks like a good ball through. Badstuber positions himself well and cuts it out. Lahm. Brazil keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Neymar. He's off on a marauding run. Neymar with a shot! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Mario Götze. Lewandowski. David Luiz does well to read it and intercepts. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Neymar. Oscar with the ball through. It's Danilo. Tries a through ball. Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Brazil break the deadlock.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Bayern Munich will try it again now. It's a loose ball.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Good, sir. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good interception. Thiago passes it through. It's come loose. He'll have a dip! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he's done ever so well.
We hit half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Bayern Munich, the second half started. Now the pass. Willian. That intervention was very necessary. That's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Away from immediate danger. And it's Neymar. Thiago hurtles into the tackle. Now it's Lewandowski. Looks like a good ball through. The defence can get it clear. Good, sir. It's good, sir! Lewandowski has a go! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. It's Lewandowski. Looks to slip it through. He's tried one! Caught offside that time. Is it out of harm's way? Danilo. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! Neymar with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Brazil take the lead.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Looking to force his way through. That is terrific from Lewandowski. Bayern Munich are all square. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Early ball. Tries a header! Alaba gets good distance on it. Brazil make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Now it's Ribery. Away from immediate danger. Brazil emerge unscathed, they were right up against it. Xabi Alonso, now it's Lewandowski.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Out towards the flank. Lewandowski! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Right through the middle. It's Lewandowski! And that would have been game, set and match.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Badstuber cuts it out. Ribery. Danilo pops it upfield. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a delicate ball. They've got a corner here. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Neymar with the ball through. Oscar. Neymar. Chance! Oh, he's broken through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Is the shot on? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Benatia. Xabi Alonso. Time added on. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries a through ball, and he's through on goal. Fished it away. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who could single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Managed to get it away. Coutinho. And that is that. Brazil are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost.